everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing a kind of haul. I don't know if you can class it as a haul if you didn't buy the items. Yes, this video is #gifted. The guys at Femme Luxe got in touch with me and asked if I would do a video. So I've got 3 of their items. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen a picture already that I've posted in one of their items of clothing. I wanted to just talk to you about the bits that I got, the pros, the cons, just talk about my process really. When the email first came through, I did a little Google because I wanted to see what I'm reviewing, what I'm looking at, what brand I'm telling you guys about, because I always want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about before I say yes to anything. And I had a look and I have to be honest with you, the reviews weren't great. A lot of people were saying the customer service was poor, that communication was poor, this kind of stuff. I mean, not word for word, but that was the kind of vibe that I got. I wasn't sure, I was toing and froing, but then I thought, you know what, I can try these things so that you guys potentially don't have to. That's why I like to try stuff. I'd rather I try it and then I can tell you everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, so I was able to pick out 2 to 3 items of my choice from their little bloggers page. I've got this 2-piece loungewear suit that I'm wearing right now. I've got a nice pink off-the-shoulder top. I've also got a red off-the-shoulder top jumpsuit. Why is everything that I've got off the shoulder? So first thing that I can say is I looked on their website and they tend to always have discounts. There's always like a 50% off, which makes all of the clothes super affordable. And I just wanted to say I have not been told to say anything. Yes, this is gifted, but that doesn't mean they have told me to say anything. All of these opinions are my own, and you can get a student discount on top of that. You can get a really good bargain. Another positive is that you get next day delivery, really cheap. I think it is $1.99 and it does come the next day. Super quick delivery. I found that that was all really good. You ordered something and then the next day you had it, and that for me is perfect. I'd say as a brand, they are very Instagram. I don't know if that makes sense to everyone. There's a few of them where you see that their feeds of clothing almost looks like an Instagram feed. It's not necessarily just model pictures, like Boohoo, Misguided, Pretty Little Thing. They all have models who have done a photo shoot specifically for the website for the clothes, but this one has a lot of people's own photos as well, which can be good because you get to see the clothes in a different light, not just how they want you to see it in the studio, but at the same time it looks very Instagram, and that's the only way I can describe it. And I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, it's just an observation. My negatives that I found, I actually bought a pair of trousers, I'll insert the picture here. I bought a 10 and then they didn't fit very well, so then I got a 12 and they just fit funny, like they did not sit right at all. And I want to show you guys good stuff rather than getting something bad for the sake of showing, and I don't want to have this as a diss video or anything like that. I want to show you the best that I can and clothes that suit me so that I can show them in the best light possible. But these trousers weren't good at all. They did not look right. I returned them, but the only thing was I looked online and it said about returns, £2.50 will be deducted when you get your refund. But I'm not too sure what that is about because there is a free postage label that you can download and you can send it back for free. So as I didn't pay for them, I'm not too sure how the returns will work if you actually get a refund. Just might be something to be aware of when you're ordering, and if you order multiple things like I do and multiple sizes, I tend to do that when I online shop. Just be careful and check that you can return it for free, because otherwise you'll be racking up quite a bill just returning clothes, which I don't think is very fair personally, but I found communication not to be good at all. I had some questions about the trousers and a few things like that, and the communication side of things wasn't great, I have to admit. If you have a query or if you have a complaint or anything that you want to get in touch with customer service on, I don't know how good their communication will be on that side of things. I just found it to be a bit slow, which was a shame because I wanted to prove the online reviews from Google wrong, but I don't know if I can. I would also say take the pictures with a pinch of salt, if you know what I mean, because a lot of people have pictures from home that they've taken themselves on the website. I found that with the trousers, it didn't really look like the picture that the girl posted, but when the model, she's also called Hannah, she's the one that's pretty much on every picture, she modelled them and it did look like what I got. So I would say probably base your opinions of the clothing and your judgment of buying them on the pictures of Hannah as opposed to the pictures from other people from home. But saying that, one of the items that I got, it looks more like the picture that someone's taken themselves at home than the one on the model. So I don't know, that doesn't add up in my head. I think some of the clothes as well, just be aware, as it is a very Instagram website, some of them look a bit better for taking pictures. Now, I don't know if this is going to make sense at all, but you know when you see that people post an outfit on Instagram and it looks great on Instagram, and then you think, in reality, would it look that good in real life? I think there's an element of that. I don't think everything on the website is like that. There are genuinely some really nice pieces on there. I was looking through their website and their new in and everything. There are some lovely, lovely items on there. So I definitely would recommend going and checking them out. It doesn't do me any benefit if you do at this stage. If you wanted to, then yeah, go and have a little look. The clothes, they're kind of quirky, they're kind of different. I like the fact that they're not all exactly the same. I found that I had to push myself out of my comfort zone in terms of my fashion and my style. I mean, saying that, I also did find stuff that is very me. Anyway, let's just get into the clothes. I wanted to say thank you to Femme Luxe for sending me the items and asking me to do this video. And without further ado, let's get into the trying on part of the haul. So we're going to start off with the tracksuit that I am wearing, or the two-piece. It's not really a tracksuit, it is a co-ord loungewear style thing. They've got a lot of loungewear on there, and I haven't bought like a two-piece loungewear since probably I bought a tracksuit, a velvet tracksuit. Remember the velvet tracksuits back in the day? This is the item that I ordered instead of the trousers. Again, it came in good time. The trousers are much better than I thought. I thought that they might be like a nylon-y, not great material, but actually it's a better material than I thought. They're comfier than I thought. When I am chilling out, I normally like a nice baggy pyjama bottom or tracksuit bottom, and these are a little bit tighter. And I first put them on and I was like, oh no, they're gonna be too tight, I'm going to not feel comfortable, they're going to make my legs feel claustrophobic. But actually, the more I'm wearing them, they are stretching a little bit with my leg. They've got pockets, which is great. They're high-waisted, which, you know what, for me, I love high-waisted things. The fact that these are high-waisted just makes them way more complimentary in their shape. I'm really pleasantly surprised by the bottoms. The top, I knew the top was going to be a funny one, okay, so I'm wearing it how I saw other people on Instagram wearing it, off the shoulder. It's got this elasticated waist bit on it, and the model, Hannah, basically in a nutshell, she has great boobs, and I am not blessed with a larger chest. So I always thought that this was going to be a bit of a struggle to fill out, because she fills it out really lovely. And it just sits nicely under her boobs, the elastic bit, and it just works really well. But I thought that would be a problem for me, but actually it's okay, it's not too bad. The long sleeves are nice, and you can make it off the shoulder like I've done. I am not sure, I probably will wear the bottoms over the top, but saying that, I might wear the top to kind of make an outfit more casual. If you're wearing it with high-waisted jeans, I might just make it a little bit more chill, depends what the vibe is. If I want an off-the-shoulder top, but nothing too dressy, that might be quite nice. And I like the fact that the sleeves are nice and long and you can pull them down, and it's getting warmer apparently, but you know, in this weird freezing April we're having, we need that. So I quite like that. Originally I think it's priced for like £45, and they have discounted it. I don't think it's worth that much. I'm gonna put my hands up now and say I do not think that it is worth that. You can buy Ivy Park leggings or something for nearly that price and you will get way better quality, but they do discount it all the time, so with the discounted price, maybe. Okay, this was $37.98 down to $18.99, so I don't know honestly about the pricing for that. I'm not sure, not too sure if I would pay that much for it, but I guess you do get a top and you get bottoms, so the fact that you get two items, you get like a whole outfit in one, I guess that is worth paying a little bit extra for, but it's going to be down to you whether you would like to pay that. This is in a size small to medium. The next item I'll talk about is this blush pink one shoulder top. And I love this. I saw this on the website and I wanted it to look like the picture that the girl posted rather than the one that the model was in, and it was, so I was really pleased with that. So this is the item that actually looked more like the home picture. It's a beautiful like blush pink, I really like it. It just sits really nicely. I think this is going to be lovely in the summer if you want to just wear it with, I mean high-waisted jeans like I probably would, because when do I ever not? But you can wear these with high-waisted shorts. I mean, to be honest with you, it's probably going to be a high-waisted vibe for me because it is a crop top. This is a size 10, this one. I wanted to get the size 8, but actually the 10, it fits really well, and the quality of this material is probably the best out of all of them. The top was $7.98 and it's now down to $3.99, which, do you know what? That is ridiculously priced. That is so worth it. Even at $7.98, to be honest with you, is worth it. The quality and the feel of it, I think it's gonna last. It's really, really good quality. This is more like something you would get on Missguided. If you know that material, it's thick, it's really complimentary shape, it's nice that you can dress it up, dress it down. I have no qualms about this top. I am really happy with that, and I can't wait until I can wear it when it's warmer. I think the colour is really complimentary. I've had to do a tan for it though, because it might wash me out if I'm not tanned, but really happy with that one. And then the final item is this red jumpsuit. Now this looks very similar to another red jumpsuit that I had posted about back in summer last year. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you all know about that red number. This is an off-the-shoulder jumpsuit. It is open at the waist, but then you've got the tie round that you can tie up and tie as you please in whatever way you want. I quite like to tie it in a knot and let it dangle down, because I'm not being funny, I'm just going to be real here for a second. When you have some jumpsuits and some play suits, it makes your down there look kind of weird if you don't get the material right. Do you know what I mean? You must know what I mean. And I have long legs, so if I don't get the jumpsuit right, you know what's going on there. But this is fine. This is fine. This does not to give me a front or back wedgie, if you know what I mean. Also, if it did, then you've also got the ties to cover it. This material feels like something you would get off of Boohoo, that material of dress. So this jumpsuit was originally $39.98. In terms of whether I would pay that, I am not too sure. The other one that I bought, which was quite similar in its style and its look, was about that anyway. So I guess it probably is worth that money. You get quite a lot of fabric. I know it sounds silly, but I kind of go on like how much fabric you get. So basically it'd be 40 quid, but it's down to $19.99. At $19.99, 100% worth it. It is a good fit. It is a nice jumpsuit. The only thing that lets it down, and I have to be honest with you, is this elasticated bit on the tummy. The bit that is elastic here. That lets it down because it bunches up. I think with clothing that has that, and I think probably this as well, makes it look a little bit cheaper. That's my only thought with it. And you can't really cover it up with the tie. You might be able to. I'm not too sure if you can. It's quite a thick shoulder. If the shoulder was a little bit more pinched together, I think that might look a little bit more complimentary on my shape personally, but it is lovely. It hangs really nicely. It sits well. It's comfortable. I think that is the main thing. It's comfortable. I love a jumpsuit that's comfy. You don't need to just whack it on. You don't have to worry about it being too tight. Like when you go out for dinner in like high-waisted jeans, I know I've said this before, but it's so painful. With this, you know, if you're going out to a nice event, nice fancy do, whatever, you can eat as much as you want because it is elasticated. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the items I got. Red is always so striking. I really love wearing red. When I was in it and I took the pictures, I haven't been out in it yet, but I've taken the pictures in it and I felt so fabulous and glam. Kind of heavy as well. So I guess for the amount, like I said, the amount of material you get, I guess it is worth, you know, it is worth a bit. The top, dress up, dress it down. So pleased with this one. Cannot wait to wear it. I really love this style, and I will look at maybe a few others because they have got other colours in this as well. They've got a black version of this jumpsuit. In this loungewear set, they have it in grey and in khaki, so you can go and have a look at those. They have some really nice items on here. Oh, look at that. I would say go and have a little look. Thanks again to the guys at Femme Luxe for sending these over, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of mini haul. There's only 3 items to talk about, but it is nice and fun to talk about things in a little bit more detail. I will leave links to all of these items in the description as well, and to Femme Luxe and all of their social media and everything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!